Hello and welcome back to another episode of Todd Teaches DDO. Last episode I believe we took our level, did some level 3 quests. This episode we're going to continue working on those level 3 quests. We're currently level 4, as you can see down here, rank 18. The ranks in DDO are kind of... I guess the way that I've heard it said is the ranks are the MMO levels, and then the actual levels are like the pen and paper levels. So each rank you get something called an action point, and you can spend those action points on different things. In fact, I have a few action points to spend, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up my enhancement tree and see what I can spend those on. So you can see I have 4. Now these are kind of different trees that you can spend your action points on from your ranks that can improve you, and there's different areas. Now we're currently playing as the human paladin, so you have the human tree, so each race has their own tree, and human does a lot of general stuff like human versatility. That would give me a different boost of some kind if I wanted one: damage boost, defense boost, saves, skill, spell power, and attack boost. And that would, of course, unlock other things in this tree. I can do a Knight of the Chalice. So Knight of the Chalice is kind of a Slayer of Evil. This first level here, +1 to attack evil creatures and deal 1d4 additional light damage. That scales with 100% melee power. That's not a bad one. I might end up picking that up just because it will help. I've mostly been doing Sacred Defender, which the first level of that gives me extra hit points and fortification, things like that. I can now get the second level of that, which is an active ability. I'm not a big fan of active abilities. I prefer the passive ones. So let's see what I can go with. I can do a saves boost, a defense boost, extra lay on hands. I've already done that twice. Improve Sacred Defense Stance, which I'm not even using right now. Item Defense. Instinctive Defense, 5% less when helpless. Aura now grants +1 additional saving throws. Improve your Sacred Defense Stance some more. I'm not even using that, though. Or I can spend 2 points to increase my Charisma or Constitution by 1. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do any of those right now. On the other hand... Let's see, am I using a shield? I am using a shield, so I could do that, which would increase my +1 to hit and damage with your main hand weapon and with your shield bash attacks. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll do this one. So that opens up the first rank of these, so I can pick from those. Let's see, armor training, +1 to balance, intimidate, and jump. When you shield bash, well, I'm not shield bashing. Shield smash, I'm not doing that. Fortitude saving throw. Well, I have a shield equipped, you gain +1 to hit and damage and armor class. That's not bad. What about these ones over here? +1 turn undead use. I do have my turn undead now, so that's possible. Divine light. Gain +2 remove diseases per rest. That's actually probably a good idea. Extra smite. Or attack boost. I have 2 smite evils. I could really do some boosting up, but that's only going to really affect undead. Let's go with this one and accept those changes. Okay. So now I've got some bonuses going there. Now, for our level 3 quests, we have quite a few of them if we look. Let's scroll up so we can see all our level 3s. I've already done a couple of them on solo or normal, depending on what difficulty they were. We did our 2 quests out in the Cerulean Hills. Most of these are the start of different chains. So I think we're going to do the Swiped Signet. So we're going to go back into the marketplace. And the first thing we need to do, let's take a look. First thing we need to do is get another hireling. Because if we open up our inventory here, once we get through the loading screen, we can see our hireling has run out. So let's go get another hireling. That's over here to the right. Down here, level 4 hirelings, looking for some assistance. So my options for clerics is Malarin, or I can go to Favored Soul and get Burrock. Now let's see, Burrock has Cure Moderate Wounds, Summon Monster, Bless and Night Shield. And Malarin has Cure Moderate, Cure Light, Hold Person, and Divine Vitality. Let's go ahead and go with, we'll get one Malarin, and then we'll go ahead and get one Burrock. So if we run out of one, we can use the other. Although, for the one quest, we won't run out. Okay, so now, to get the Swiped Signet, we run past these guys, and we go over here, next to the bank, to the Phoenix Tavern. And inside the Phoenix Tavern, there is a guard that we want to talk to. Mr. Grinwhite here. Those rag gatherers, those scum suckers, a quick-foot thief snatched my signet brooch while I was inspecting some potions. Jarasco's badge in a trashmonger's hands. What a humiliation. If you can get it back, I'll pay you 1,000. No, 100. Oh, let's just say an ample number of gold pieces. Are you a coward or do you want the job? Alright, start counting the gold. I'll be right back. So now we'll go back out. Now, the Swiped Signet, it can be kind of an intense quest if you've never run it before, if this is your first time playing. I do recommend running this one with either a group, some friends, or at the very least playing it very cautious. So the Quickfoot hideout is over here by the waterfall down this alley. Now again, we're going to go ahead and go into normal. Once we get in, we're going to want to summon up our hireling. So let's see, let's just go with Malarin this time. Alright, now I've got Divine Favor. It only lasts for 48 seconds, so I only want to use that when I need to. I also have uses of the Divine Righteousness, which gives me extra hit points for a while. So let's go ahead. We start here. Don't click there, that takes us back out. We want to go this way. So once you get here around the corner, you can see there's lots of traps. Now there's two ways of doing this. If you click this valve here, it will deactivate the traps, but it will also sound an alarm which will bring more enemies. Now we have to go through all those traps because this locked door here, this door we can't open at all. You can see the pipes run through this way. We can't get through there unless we get the lever that's all the way at the end of this series of traps. So it's up to you. If you are good at dodging traps and things like that, then you can try to get around them. Otherwise you can pull this. Now because I'm probably not going to be able to avoid all the traps, I'm going to go ahead and pull this.
A warning klaxon blares for a few moments, then falls abruptly silent.
But it does turn off these traps, which lets me run through them easily. What sword am I using right now? My +2? Yeah, we'll use my +2. Alright, so there's more traps here. And some spider friends. There we go. So I'm going to make my hirelings stand still because I don't want them running through the traps here. And I'm going to have to either time or jump these. Now I'm going to jump them, but feel free to time those. Occasionally there is a rare over here. Scourge. There he is. Not that difficult to defeat. Open up this chest. Lame loot. Alright. Now it says there's more traps, and we'll probably run into them here. I always just make a habit of going cautiously. But I believe that these traps here only activate on our way back. Oh, we got some more spiders. Come on, stop running away from me. Alright, so come into this big room with all the webbing and kill all the spiders. The lever that we want's over here, but we'll have to fight Grudge.
The sewers echo with the noise of an iron door
Over by the
clattering
chest.
open.
There he is. Again, not that tough if you're a melee class. Some more lame loot, and now we have to return. That lever opened up the door where we entered, but we have a bunch of traps that are now active on our way back here. There they are. Okay. So time them, or jump over them, or if you've got good saves, just run through them. Don't feel like timing them though, so I'm just gonna run through them. Make my hireling follow again. This time we go back to the entrance. And now the door is open for us. And there's a bunch of thieves standing right inside the door, so just stand in the doorway and swing. Make them come to you. Oh, I got a deed. Human exterminator. So those are things that give you a little extra XP. If you look in your menu, it's the monster manual. And you can get different things, like we just got the human exterminator. So humanoid, player races, oh human, there we go. We just got the human exterminator. Human hunter, human exterminator 3. Anyway, continuing onwards. More traps down this first corridor, so please be careful. My hireling stands still again. They're here in the middle. So time them or jump over them. Maybe this one doesn't end. Guess I'll jump. Jump over at that narrow area, obviously. And some more thieves on this other side. Alright, let's go. My hireling's freaking out about the trap. Just come here, hireling. Okay. Then this opens up into a large room. This room has a lot of enemies in it, so be careful. Now the first group that you're going to want to take care of is this group up here of Warforged. If you can, if you have range weaponry, I suggest provoking them from back here. You can hit a couple of them. Otherwise, you have to run up there. So I'm going to have to run up there. I'm going to go ahead and first get healed. One of those and one of those. Forward. Try to get the caster first. Then the others aren't nearly as bad. Getting a lot of lag though. I don't know why. Okay. Once you kill those guys, you get a little bit of XP and you get a chest. Okay. So let me check. Do I have any range weaponry that I can use? I have arrows but no bow, so that's not useful. Range weaponry is a really good idea in this one if you have any, because there's a lot of these quick foot thieves on platforms far away. If you have ranged weaponry, you can fight them from a distance rather than having to run towards them where they get to hit you the entire time you're running. So if you can get some ranged weaponry, I really should have grabbed something before I came in here. So now we'll go around killing these guys as we go. Okay, so you can see there's like little waterfalls and stuff like that. As far as I know, there's nothing special about the water or anything like that. However, this little area down there that we can either jump to or run around to is a possibility of a rare down there, a scorpion. So we're going to go ahead and run around and then apparently fall. And look at that, the scorpion's up. So we'll kill the scorpion. Keep moving because the people up above are going to be shooting arrows at you. So I just always keep moving. And then try to use this pipe for cover as you get this chest. Okay, so we'll grab all that. And just keep moving and break all the breakables down here. Those guys up above will continuously shoot at you. But if you're on the move, they have fewer chances to hit you. So basically, while you're running, never stand still. A couple more breakables down here, so I'll get those. We can use this to jump back up. Maybe if I wasn't lagging so much. Or not, or I have to... Apparently can't jump that high, so I've got to swim back around. Goody. So I'll swim back around. Like I said, nothing special underwater or anything in this quest. We got to spin all the way around to get to the ladder. While those guys continuously shoot at me with arrows. Okay. Now we'll go over here to the right and head up. Okay. So again, this is why you want range, because there's a lot of guys up here, or a group, so that everyone's not taking the, so that one person doesn't take all the hits. You can kind of spread that out. Now there's a caster or an apprentice or whatever he is up here. Get him, otherwise he'll cast a sleet storm thing, which is the most annoying spell ever. It's worse than grease because you can't see in it either. We'll go around the platform, get this guy. And then there's a valve here that opens that door.
Air hisses as a pneumatic
inside there, there's some more Quickfoot and I don't know if there's another apprentice. I think there might be some mages, but it might be only on the higher difficulties. Okay. So when you get here, there's a shrine if you need it, and lots of breakables to get those. Shield of Faith, sure, why not? Now, over here, there's a trap. So in between there, there's another sonic trap. So just be careful, jump it. Okay. And once you get over here, all these doggies in here, click on the door. It says it's locked. So once you try to go forward, it opens up. And you get this red name guy here who dies very easily. Nothing special in here though, sadly. Lots of options once you get to this point. There'll be a couple guys here that you can just kill once you get to this little intersection. So go ahead and do that. Now if you can pick locks, you can get this door. There's some enemies behind it and a chest in there. Otherwise, you gotta go forward. There's a breakable with some copper. And some more guys in here. Again, try to get the apprentice first if you can. And can take out the thieves and footpads and whatever. Then get your breakables. Okay. Some more guys over here. Another apprentice, so get him. Okay. So, there's a door with a lever. We'll get that in a second. I'm going to come down here and get some of the breakables. Now, that's back where we were. This door here has a rune. If you can get that rune, I'm not sure which one it is, but apparently I can get it with my stats, so it's probably a wisdom rune. And you want to come in here and kill the air mephit named Whirlwind. And if you can, there's a lot of breakables in here, so I do recommend doing this before you end the quest and get the breakables. And the chest. So where are we on breakables? Mischief bonus. Not the worst yet. Okay, nothing behind there. So now we go back. There's collectibles there if you want those. So now over here, we can't get in this right door, but we can hit the valve here. There's another group of footpads, and inside I believe there's an apprentice somewhere. Oh, it must be in the other room. Okay, again, get your breakables. Still sitting at Mr. Phil. There's Vandal. These guys must have come from outside. Oh, there's some blue quartz. And another breakable. And another collectible if you want it. Okay, then the next room. Alright, some casters. Get the casters. Alright, and the breakables. Okay. There we go, there's ransack. And a couple more guys over here. There's a caster. And a fighter. Okay. So we don't need breakables anymore. This opens up the door that was locked from the other side. Inside this chest is the brooch that we need. Signet brooch. If you get that, the quest ends. Now, like I said, if you can unlock the door over here, do that. There's some more things back there that you can get. Oh, here's a couple more guys that spawned out behind us. But we can't pick the lock. So, unfortunately for us, that's the end. So we'll go ahead and recall. Take that back. And that will be the end of this quest. Now, it's kind of funny when you take this one back. Remember how the guy was like, I'll give you 1,000 gold. No, wait, 100. No, wait, some amount. He's kind of a jerk when it comes to the rewards. And so, for as long and as difficult as that quest can be on the higher difficulties, it's really, the reward's not really worth it. But for the XP, it's okay. Oh, what happened to my brooch? It's filthy. It's ruined. Yeah, is that so? Whatever. So he cheats us. He doesn't give us any money. But he does give us the options here if you want any of these. I'm going to go ahead with Heroic Deeds. So, anyway, that was the Signet brooch, I believe. I think that's what that was called. Anyway, that was that quest. Picked up here in the tavern. You don't need the brooch anymore, so you can sell it or you can keep it if you want. So anyway, go ahead and try that out. Let us know in the comments what you liked about this video. If you have questions or other comments on it, let us know. Watch our other videos, other series on the channel, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.